Hi, good morning everybody. We are coming to you from the Hollis Library once again, and we are going to be doing our story hour today on this beautiful rainy day. The book that we're going to be reading today is written and illustrated by Carolyn Arnold, and it's called A Bald Eagle's World. So let's get started. Can you guys all hear the roosters crowing in the background? Isn't that just amazing? It's so fun to be here and listening to all the animals. All right, here we go. It is spring in Alaska. In a tall tree, the bald eagles are building a nest. Soaring on wide wings, the male eagle brings a big stick and the female weaves it into the nest. They add more sticks and make a huge platform. They put in moss and feathers to make the nest soft. Now it is ready for eggs. And did you know that a bald eagle's nest can be about the size of a large bed? They're about 6 to 7 feet across. They build the biggest nests of any bird. The female eagle lays one egg in the nest. The next day, she lays another. The male and female eagles take turns sitting on the eggs. They keep the eggs warm and safe. Inside each egg, an eagle chick is growing. In 5 weeks, the eggs will hatch. Did you know that an eagle egg is about the size of a tennis ball? Can you imagine making an omelet out of that? Peep, peep, the first eagle chick is ready to come out of its egg. It pushes hard against the thick shell. It makes a tiny hole. It pushes again, and finally the shell cracks open. The next day, the second egg hatches. Peep, peep, call the tiny birds. They are hungry. Their parents feed them small pieces of fish. Did you know that the baby eagles break their shells with something called an egg tooth? The egg tooth is a pointed knob at the end of their beak. After the chicks hatch, the egg tooth falls out. The mother and father eagles take turns finding food for their growing chicks. One parent stays in the nest while the other one hunts. From high above the river, the eagle spots food. It swoops down and grabs a fish with its feet. Strong claws or talons help grip the slippery fish. The eagle brings it back to the nest and shares it with the chicks. And did you know that eagles have super eyesight? They can see an animal the size of a rabbit from up to a mile away. Wow, that's pretty amazing. The eagle chicks grow quickly. By 1 month old, they can walk around the nest. Long feathers are starting to grow on their legs and tails. During the day, the young birds stay alone while both parents hunt for food. At night, their mother joins them in the nest. She keeps them warm and safe. The father rests on a branch nearby. Did you know that adult bald eagles have no natural predators? Sometimes eagle eggs or chicks are taken by other birds, bears, or raccoons. The eagle chicks are now almost 3 months old. They are as big as their parents. Smooth, dark feathers cover their bodies. They flap their wings and jump on the edge of the nest. One chick spreads its wings. A gust of wind lifts it into the air. Suddenly, the chick is flying. It lands on a branch nearby. Soon, the other chick will leave the nest too. Did you know that baby eagles are fed by their parents for about 2 months before they're ready to leave the nest? The young eagles become strong flyers. They follow their parents. They watch them hunt for fish, rabbits, and other birds. Swooping and pouncing, the young eagles practice hunting. By the age of 5 months, they can catch their own food. They are ready to live on their own. Did you know that eagles are really fast flyers and that they can fly up to 30 miles an hour, and they can dive at up to 100 miles an hour? Wow. The days are getting shorter. The first snow has fallen and the river is starting to freeze. It is time for the young eagles to fly to the coast. They find many other eagles there. All winter long, the birds hunt for fish in the ocean. When spring comes, the adult eagles fly back to their nests and the young birds find their own territories. Did you know that in winter, eagles often come together where food is plentiful? During the rest of the year, they stay in their own territories. The young eagles are now almost a year old. They have new brown feathers. Each year they will grow a new set of feathers. In 4 years, the young eagles' heads and tails will be white. The birds will look just like their parents. They will be ready to find mates, build nests, and raise their own chicks. Then more bald eagles will soar high in the sky. And that is the end of this book. I hope you enjoyed reading A Bald Eagle's World with me today. And tune in next week and we'll have another story for you. Thank you guys and have a wonderful day.